So, in this computer graphics, we were discussing output primitives. So, first, we have discussed the first our output primitive is point, how we can plot a point, we have discussed. And second, we are discussing line. In a line drawing, first we have discussed DDL, digital differential, DDA, sorry, digital differential analyzer. In digital differential analyzer, we are producing point in some fractions. So when we get fraction, we just apply round function to get exact point in integer value. Okay, so remove this kind of problem to get applying round of function. We use second method, which is Bresenham's line drawing algorithms. In this line drawing algorithm, we get exact point. Okay, we are not applying any approximation or round of function. So we have discussed two line drawing algorithms, DDA and Bresenham's. Okay, our third primitive is circle. How we can produce circle on our screen. Okay, so the first algorithm for circle drawing is midpoint. Hey, is it visible to all of you now? What I am speaking or writing?
It is not visible.
Okay, so you have to speak now. I forget to share my screen. Okay, no problem. So
Now it is visible, sir.
okay. So first we have discussed point, how we can plot the point. Second, we were discussed line. In the line drawing algorithms, we have first discussed DDA, digital differential analyzer, and digital differential analyzer. We are using round of function, which is not approximate. We were using approximation, but is actually is not a right way to just doing approximation. Okay, so remove this kind of limitation or drawback of line drawing algorithms. We used Bresenham's line drawing algorithms, and now we are getting the exact point. Okay, so the third our third primitives is circle. So the first circle drawing algorithms we are going to discuss is midpoint circle drawing. Okay, so in today's class, we will discuss midpoint circle drawing algorithm. Okay. As you know, the circle, I can plot the circle. Take this circle. As you can see, a circle on your screen. Okay. This is your x-axis. This is your y-axis. As you know, circle has symmetric property. What I mean say, with the first, if you see the above the x-axis, what we going to getting point, it are the just mirror. You get the mirror in below x-axis. Okay, so what you see at the this y-axis, actually the mirror is at in the negative y. Okay, what I'm saying is this is suppose this is the arc, so the arc's mirror is below your x-axis, and same way this, if this is arc half circle, the mirror of half circle is in other coordinates. Okay, so it's follow some kind of symmetric property. So there's a four coordinates quadrant. This is a quadrant 1, and quadrant 1 mirror in quadrant 2, and what we get in a quadrant 1 and 2, the mirror is in quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Okay, And same way, if we draw a line with 45 angle with your origin, this is 45. So what arc we get from this point to this point? It actually the x, suppose there is a b point is xy in this starting point from here to this point. Okay, so in this at this arc, their point will be yx. What we get, the value of coordinates xy, we just mirror it yx. Okay, suppose there is one point, suppose this is 2 7. So the point at here, it will be 7 2. Okay, so this kind of property follow your circle. Okay, so are you getting my point? What I want to say is, your circle follows some symmetric properties. Okay, so we start calculating the point from this point to this point. Okay, then we just mirror get the mirror of these points and completes our circle. Means what are the other points of your circle? Okay, is it clear? And as you know, the first property of circle is each point will be equidistant from its center, which is your radius of circle. Okay, so we will start calculating our point from this point, which is actually x is 0 and y is, what is the value of y at this point? Anyone, please unmute your mic and speak. What is the value of y here at this point?
R.
Yes, exactly. So our starting point or initial point is 0 r. Okay, y value, and we are moving in this direction in calculating other points. We are we are changing the value of x with unit interval, means 0 1, means this suppose is a 1 2 3 4, means our x is moving with unit interval, means xk plus 1 equals to xk plus 1. Okay, and corresponding value of y we are going to calculate. Okay, so we are moving in this direction. At this point, when we will stop calculating, this point will where x will be greater than equals to y. When your x value will be greater than y, we stop calculating, or we are stop our algorithm here, and other remaining point we will calculate with the using of symmetric properties. Okay, is it clear? At this point your x will be greater than equals to y. Okay, as you can say here, y's value is increasing. At this point, what is the value of your x, what is the coordinates at this point? X is r and y is 0. Okay, so as you can see, your x is changing from 0 to r, and your y is changing from r to 0, means your x value is increasing and y value is decreasing. As you can see here, your x values is initially your x value is 0. At this point your x value will be r. So you are moving 0 to r, means your x value is increasing when we are in first first quadrant, and y value at this point is r, and it is slightly decreasing at this point, and the last point or quadrant first point will be 0, means the value is r to 0, means it is decreasing. So we will change the value of x k plus 1 with unit interval, means we are just moving with the unit interval in x direction, and corresponding value of yk plus 1 we are finding. Okay, the yk value, yk plus 1 value will be yk or yk minus 1. Why minus 1? Because the value is decreasing. Okay, so the corresponding value of y will be yk or yk minus 1. Is it clear? I mean, again, I can write here x is moving with unit interval. Means your xk plus 1 is the next point will be xk previous point plus 1. Okay, we are moving as the x direction in unit interval, and corresponding value of yk plus 1 means the next point of y we are going to find it. This point will be maybe yk or yk minus 1. Okay, as you can see here your y value is decreasing. Okay, so your y point will be the same point, means the same coordinate, or it will decrease. Okay, so as you can see here yk will be this point, or this the, lower level of your y-axis. Okay, so it is decreasing, so your upcoming point will be yk or yk minus 1. Okay, so we can say our next point next point will be xk plus 1. Always it is moving into the, and corresponding value may be yk, or next point may be xk plus 1 or yk minus 1. Means there is a two chance to select the next point, x with changing with unit interval, or yk or yk minus 1. Okay, is it clear to all of you? Please ask if you have any doubt. Please ask. Or is it clear? Okay. So next point, our next point may be xk plus 1 yk or xk plus 1 yk minus 1. So what is the mid of this 2 point? What is the mid of this 2 point? Midpoint xk plus 1 equals to xk plus 1 plus xk plus 1 y2, which is x 2xk plus 2 divided by 2 means xk plus 1, and yk plus 1. Midpoint yk plus yk minus 1 y2, what we will get? Yk minus 1 by 2. So our midpoint, as you can see, our midpoint is xk plus 1 and yk 1 by 2. This is our midpoint. Okay, this is our midpoint. Is it clear? Is it clear? We have calculated our midpoint. Okay, now as you know, what is the please tell me what is the equation of line, sorry, circle? What is the equation of circle?
So, sir,
हाँ बोलो.
x minus k whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square.
Okay, when your center is 0 means sorry, origin, then your equation of line, when your center is 0, we are taking the case of case when your circle's center is 0, 0 means coordinate is 0, 0. Then your equation will be x square plus y
X
square
square plus
equals to r square.
R square. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay na? Then we calculate our first we will first calculate the decision parameter. uh, Decision parameter
वीडियो
tk.
स्लाइड नहीं दिख रही वापस.
स्लाइड नहीं दिख रही बेटा?
हाँ.
ओके ओके, सॉरी, अगेन आई Now is it visible? Your circle equation is x square plus y square equals to r square, and your decision parameter pk will be x square plus y square minus r square. Okay. As the same way we calculated in the line drawing Bressen's line drawing algorithms. First we calculated decision parameter, which is x square plus y square minus r square. As you can see the equation of circle. Okay. Here put the value of x and y. What is the value of x and y? We have calculated here midpoint. X value is xk plus 1, y value is yk minus 1 by 2. Okay. So put this value in this equation.
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Hello. Now is it audible? Please
Yes.
speak. Now is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So put the value of x in this decision parameter equation. X value is xk plus 1, as we calculated the midpoint, xk plus 1 whole square plus put the value of y, which is yk minus 1 by 2 whole square minus r square. Okay. This is your initial decision parameter pk. Now we will calculate the next decision parameter. Follow the same way as we have followed in Bressen's. Okay, Bressen's line drawing. Pk plus 1. So we just change the value of k with k plus 1 when we calculate the next decision parameter. So just change xk plus 1 whole square yk plus 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square minus r square. Okay. Follow the same way as you followed in Bressen's line drawing. Okay. Now you can simplify this. Just your xk plus 1 in midpoint circle drawing, xk plus 1, always it will be xk plus 1. Okay, xk plus 1, we just change the value with xk plus 1. Okay, plus 1 whole square yk plus 1. We cannot write yk plus 1 equals to yk plus yk or yk minus 1, because we are just calculating this value. Okay, yk plus 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square minus r square. Okay, this is your pk plus 1. Now subtract pk plus 1 pk. Okay, just simplifying. So this is your equation of pk plus 1. Apply the whole square. Just consider it is a and this is b. Apply the formula a plus b whole square equals to a square xk plus 1 plus b square, which is 1, 2 ab. Your a is xk plus 1, b is 1. Okay, plus a plus b yk plus 1 whole square plus 1 by 4 minus 2ab means yk plus 1, okay, minus r square minus value of pk. What is the value of pk? This. Okay, just write this value here, xk plus 1 whole square minus yk. Just also apply here the a minus b whole square. So it will be minus yk whole square, sorry, yk square minus, just erase this, minus yk square minus 1 by 4 plus yk. Okay, and minus plus r square. Okay, minus r square plus r square cancel out, and your xk plus 1 whole square minus xk plus whole square will cancel out. So just write the remaining terms. Pk plus 1, again just pk plus 1, remaining term is pk plus 2 xk plus 1 plus yk plus 1 whole square minus yk square minus, take this, yk plus 1 minus yk, and remaining this value 1. Okay, okay. So now you have calculated your next decision parameter pk plus 1. So we have calculated our next decision parameter. Okay, this is the value of your next decision parameter. Now again we calculate the our initial decision parameter. Initial decision parameter. Okay, your value of pk, as we calculated, it is, as you can see, xk. I'm just writing this value here again, don't worry. Xk plus 1 whole square minus yk minus 1 by 2 whole square minus r square. Okay, at initial point, as we have discussed, seen in this circle, initial point, your point is 0 r, where x is 0 and value of y coordinate is r. Substitute this value in this equation. At initial your point is 0 r, means your x is 0, y is r. Okay. So xk is 0, yk is r. Put this value, xk 0 plus 1 whole square, actually here is this is plus y, which is r, minus 1 by 2 whole square minus r square, 1 plus a minus b whole square, r square plus 1 by 4 minus r minus r square. This r square will cancel out. So 1 plus 1 by 4, which is 5 by 4 minus r. Or you can just remove the fractional part and take the just integral part. So your pk, initial decision parameter, will be 1 minus r. This is your initial decision parameter. Okay, pk 1 minus r. Okay, so in the same case as we seen in Bressenheim's, when your pk is greater than equals to 0, your next point means xk plus 1 will be always xk plus 1, removing a 3 term, yk plus 1 will be yk minus 1, means your next coordinate when your pk value is greater than equals to 0 will be xk plus 1 yk minus 1. And if your pk value is less than 0, means negative value, then your xk plus 1 will be xk plus 1 and yk plus 1 will be yk. Okay, means the next coordinate we will choose as xk plus 1 yk. This is all about your midpoint circle algorithms. Just write in chat box your attendance and write in chat k K for kite, okay, not write P. In chat for attendance, write K or type K for kite, okay. I'm just again explain what we have done in this midpoint circular diagram. As you know, the property of circle is follow the symmetric property. So we just calculate the first octant. There's an 8 octant. This is your first octant, octant 2, octant 3, octant 4, octant 5, octant 6, octant 7, and octant 8. We just calculate the value of first octant, and remaining value we will calculate the follow of symmetric property. I will I will explain all this symmetric property in the next when we discuss one example on this midpoint algorithm. Okay, so in this equation to find the equation means initial descent parameter and next descent parameter, just follow the first octant. Okay, so as you know, the your initial point is 0 r, and then at the first quadrant the point last point is r0. So means x value is increasing and y value is decreasing. So next we are changing the x value with xk plus 1, and y value will be yk or yk minus 1. So let's just take the midpoint of these two possible values. So this possible value, okay, so just take the midpoint with midpoint xk plus 1 will be xk plus 1, yk plus 1 will be yk minus 1 by 2. So this is your midpoint. As you know, the equation of circle, x square plus y square equals to r square when your origin is when your center is origin, in your initial descent parameter or descent parameter, k equals to xk plus y x square plus y square minus r square is the definition of circle. Put this value of x and y, calculate this. The next descent parameter, as you know how to calculate, okay. To put the initial to find the initial descent parameter, put the first coordinate value, which is first point, which is 0 r. So put this value and calculate your initial descent parameter, which is 1 minus r. When your pk is greater than 0, then your x will move with unit interval, and yk will be yk minus 1. This next coordinate will be xk plus 1 and yk minus 1. When your descent parameter is negative, then your x will move into unit interval, and yk will be yk plus 1 will be yk. Okay, that's it. In circle midpoint circle drawing. Next class we will solve some example. Okay, so that's it.